Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a song in the style of Regard, who had the song Ride It. Let's go straight into FL Studio and see what we can come up with. The first bass sound I'm going to use here is called Deeper Square. It's from Car Music Volume 2, which you can get down below. It's quite a deep sounding subby bass. And I've just made some MIDI for it, playing a really simple bass line, but we're jumping up and down one octave, which is similar to what he does with his songs. I've then layered this sound here called Breaking, which is from Volume 3, and it sounds like this. And then layered with the first one, it's got more of a width to it. And then finally, this sound here, which is adding some nice texture to the whole bass. It's adding a bit of grit to it, and it sounds really nice when layered with the other two sounds. Super simple processing. We're just going to chuck on a kickstart. We're going to use the first preset on there. Another sound that we frequently see in his productions is this organ keyboard kind of sound, which is like this. And it's often got quite a big reverb on it, so I've just increased the reverb within the mix here on Serum. And this sound you can get as well from Car Music Volume 3. And it's just being used to fill in little gaps between the bass notes, and it sounds like this. So next up we're going to throw in a kick from Car Music Volume 2. So it sounds a bit rigid right now, but we're going to go and throw in a bunch more drums and different sounds. So we've got some claps layered in here now, and a couple of snares as well. And this is a really important part of his sound, that hard hitting snare which you get from like a disco kind of snare. So I've just grabbed this snare here from Synth Pop Volume 1, which you can also get down below, and it sounds like this. And then I've just gone and layered it with a couple more claps. Now we're going to add a really short decay hi-hat just to fill in the little gaps in the groove, because I've noticed in his songs he uses a really small closed hi-hat, and this is the one I've used. And it just adds to that sort of laid back vibe. And this sound here is arguably what makes his signature sound. So it's this lead sample which just plays on the top. It's instantly recognisable for his sound. And if we now go and listen to everything all together, it's starting to sound a little bit more like his sound. You can add a lot more things to make it more interesting. For example, a vocal with low formants are really key as well for his sound. And here I've just added one of my favourite plugins, BX Digital 3. So if you've watched any of our previous videos, you'll know I love this plugin. And I like to make sure that everything below 100 Hz is in mono, and then you can sort of play around with the width. And you can also do a bit of a shelf boost on the sides so you get some width. And this is what it sounds like without the plugin. And then with it. So the final element I'm going to add in now is a reverse cymbal crash. And what I've done here is put a massive reverb on it. And it just acts as a nice transitional element between the two sections. Here I've created a really basic sweep, just using parametric EQ, automating the frequency on the low end, and then also the reverb wet amount. And the reason why I do this the long way round, using automation on like EQ2 and stuff, is just to make it as easy for you guys as possible if you want to open these FLPs, which we will be making available now. Okay, so we're going to go and listen to the whole project now and see how close we got to the Regard sound. Let us know down below what you think. So that wraps up everything for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Let us know down below what you want to see next. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one.